Welcome back. The Steelers are reporting to training camp today as they prepare for the upcoming season. Bob Pompeani and Rich Walsh are live at St. Vincent College with what we can expect over the next several weeks. Hey guys, what's going on?
Hey, Mary, what we can expect is heat and lots of it. We've already gotten a lot of it today.
My hair's messed up.
Your hair never moves. It may get a little lighter with all this sun, but bottom line here is that it's exciting to be back at St. Vincent College. This is where it all begins. And today, Rich, we did not see Antonio Brown. There were no helicopter entrances, but a lot of guys showed up, bringing a lot of different things.
In fact, one guy, Broderick Jones, a first-round draft pick, showed up in an Uber. He doesn't even have a car. He lives in a hotel. He Ubered up here to training camp here this morning. A couple other guys brought a massage chair, Christian Kuntz and Presley Harvin. Kenny Pickett, we talked to him. He actually brought a foot massager. He said last year his feet were killing him, so he brought a foot massager. And Alex Highsmith has the game room up here. Everyone goes to his room to play Xbox and PlayStation, so he brought a big screen TV.
Well, when you bring a massage chair, you know you're doing it the right way. It took a while for that thing to get in, but listen,
20 minutes.
They
needed a couple guys.
They have guys pounding on his back all day. He needs that. Anyway, aside from that, when we get down to business, it's all going to be about the quarterback. It always is in the NFL. We saw yesterday Justin Herbert got the $262 million deal. There have been 3 different deals this offseason, one bigger than the other, which will likely set up Joe Burrow. One day, the Steelers hope to have Kenny Pickett in that sort of salary structure. That means he's going to do a very good job. This is year 2. And I know that he's excited about it specifically because this group is coming back and he spent a lot of time with them.
It all starts with balance, like I've been saying, and getting those guys the ball in space. You know, like you say, I'm really excited for Cal. We got Tay and George, and the tight end room is really strong top to bottom. And all those guys do different things really well. So we need to highlight their skill, their skill set, and get them the football, where they can succeed at.
So, Rich, I think the thing with Kenny Pickett is it's not just him. It's whether or not Matt Cannon and Mike Tomlin allow him to do more, and that's going to be a key to this.
And the one thing I've noticed over OTAs and here the first day of camp, Kenny Pickett is the leader of this offense. And you don't usually see that from a second-year player, but these guys are following him. He is the vocal leader. He's pointing people in the right directions, and I think he will take that next step. And you look at the stats last year, even though he won a few games at the end of the year, he's a winner. His stats weren't great, 7 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. 2,400 and some yards, but he's a winner, and that's what I love about him. And right now, he's the reason they can afford a contract for Alex Highsmith and maybe some of these other guys because they don't have to pay him that big deal yet.
Exactly, and Cincinnati's in a situation where they're probably going to have to pay their quarterback, and at some point that means likely not signing some of the guys they have brought into their team in the last couple of years in free agency. So if you could win now with a quarterback on his first contract, that is a plus, and the Steelers hope to do that. But this division is extremely tough, top to bottom.
Oh, there's no question about that. The Steelers are actually going to have their first practice here in about, 40 minutes. They're going to hit the fields here for their annual run test, and we have a chance to talk to Mike Tomlin about the first day. Tomorrow is the first practice here, open to fans at 1:55, and then for the next 3 weeks, we will be stuck in this heat, covering every single practice, every single day. So we're the guys to talk to about the Steelers.
And it's the, as Rich said, the annual run test. It is the Jermaine Stevens tribute, which, if you know anything about Steeler history in the run test, he didn't last very long. It was cut immediately after he threw up during the test.
I don't think anyone throws up anymore.
They're in better condition than that. And they'll probably be in better condition than we are right now. So we'll send it back to you, Mary. Rich Walsh, Bob Pompeani here at Latrobe. This will be our home for the next 3.5 weeks. Back to you.
You guys are awesome. Thanks, Bob and Rich. Yeah, it looks really nice out there, but it's hot. So a reminder that the first public practice is tomorrow at 1:55 in the afternoon. And then Friday night, lights will kick off at the Latrobe Memorial Stadium at 7 o'clock on August 4th. Admission for open practices is free, but fans have to have a mobile ticket.